Should be live. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. It's Cat Banter episode 16. We will be starting the show in about 2 minutes. So if you are here, just say hi. And if you have any questions, make sure Jason sees them in the comments.
Oh, I'll see him.
Yeah.
Jason doesn't miss any questions.
No, he's always on point with questions.
I don't miss them. I just ignore them mostly.
I'm going to post the links. There's a big UFC tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, is there? What time is that?
I think they start at 10. 10.
Is that today or tomorrow?
Today.
UFC's usually got Saturday night.
That's too brutal for me, man.
You don't like it?
No.
I used to watch it a lot.
It's too sad. I don't know. It's too savage for me, dude.
Well, they've cleaned it up quite a bit from like UFC 1. Go back and watch that, man. They're like ripping ears off and
No, they were savage back then.
oh, crazy. It's a lot more like boxing now.
More
UFC it was a way to advertise jiu-jitsu gyms.
Yeah.
Like they knew jiu-jitsu was gonna win.
Oh yeah.
And it is what it is.
What's up, John and John?
Yeah, we got 3 Johns in here. What's up, Jamie?
Oh, John Bear. Oh man, John, I just shipped you a pink bottle.
Why don't Leon talk like Derick, eh?
Andy also sent you a hat.
Who's that?
Nothing.
I got it now. Sorry. I'm a little slow on the uptake today. My power was out for a week, and now my AC went down.
Oh, jeez.
It's probably only 95 degrees there too.
It's down to 83 because I opened all the windows and sliders and have fans bring the cool air in now because it's cooling off outside.
83. What is that? 20 something Celsius? 83? I don't even know.
You know what it is in Celsius, Leon? I know what it is. It's
what?
Hot as fuck. Hot as fuck degrees Celsius.
Right now,
There we go.
right now in Montreal, it's 29 Celsius degrees right now.
Yeah, they don't know what that means, Derek.
Yeah, I know. I just saw Pierre's face and he's like, "What the fuck is that?"
So we are 23. We're 73. So it's pretty chilly.
Pretty chilly. 73, that's like a heat wave in Canada. It's gonna melt all the ice.
Yeah, there you go. But we can start now, I guess. Guys, welcome to Cat Banter episode 16. We have a very special episode planned for you guys today. It's your homie Leon here with my co-hosts Pierre and Jason Mead. We have Derick in the house, Lekid26. He's a big collector out of Montreal, Canada. So we're gonna go and do a collector spotlight with him and kind of learn about his story, talk some customs. He's got some customs in the game right now, so hopefully you guys enjoy.
Well, first I'm having some technical difficulties here, so for some reason I can't see you guys. So hold on a second. Let's see if I can figure this out. One second, everybody.
While he's figuring that out, 29 degrees Celsius is in fact 84 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Our fact checker figured that out for us.
Who's
And
that? Oh,
EJ.
Yeah.
And 105 in Altadena, California, currently.
Yeah,
Wherever Jamie is 114. That sounds hot.
he's got to be in Death Valley.
Yeah.
well, we're gonna have to wing this a little bit.
You can't see anything?
No, it's not allowing me to see everybody. So I guess what we'll do is, let me see.
What the team describe all of Derick's hats to you.
Oh, here we go. Let me see 1 second, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Go ahead.
Sorry, guys. This never happens, but
Barstow, California. That's close to Death Valley.
I mean, it's called Dead Valley, so I guess, you know.
96 in Louisiana. Man, Louisiana is swampy and sticky as hell, man. I remember getting off and leaving the airport. It was the AC and just feeling like, oh man, why did I come here?
hey, Leon, do
Yep.
this. I'm gonna leave. Boot me out,
Okay.
and then I'll go back in.
If I boot you, you may not be able to come back in.
All right, let me
waiting
see. If
room?
I can, huh?
Waiting room, you?
Yeah, do that.
The joys of live TV.
Joys of life.
Can you see?
I can see now.
Okay.
All right, good. We're good. We're good.
It worked.
Good.
All right, cool. More troubleshooting here on Views from the Vault. So, we're ready to get started here, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Derick, thank you so much for joining us today. You know, I haven't heard a good Canadian accent in a long time. Leon, I only hear Leon's Canadian accent when he says certain things.
Makes
Like,
sense. Makes sense.
Leon, you know which word that you utilize most with your accent, correct?
Fuck off.
That's right. When Leon says that, I can tell he says that in as Canadian an accent as possible. But Derick, hopefully today I get you to say "fuck off" once because I want to compare the two.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not gonna be the same for sure.
No. I bet yours would be more charming actually. Leon's is a little more rough, but
We'll try. We'll try. English technically is my second language, so
all right. So it's my dad's second language as well. So so first let's get this out of the way first. Why do people in Montreal and Quebec in general, the province of Quebec, why do they hate Americans and English speakers so much?
to be honest, I think it's just something from like past years politics where I think it was like in the 80s where they tried to be like Quebec was trying to be like a country outside of Canada. So everything
Okay.
English related, they still have a hard time. Even today, like we're in 2020 and there's still some, I will say, like we can call them like Quebec rednecks. Like they still just talk French. They don't want to get served in English. If they go into a shop and like say the employee says bonjour, hi, and they're mad because you know they use hi. But yeah, it's not mad about Americans, and it's just an English thing. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not
So what you basically just told us, Derick, is Quebec is to Canada as Texas is to the United States.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not 100% comfortable with Texas, but yeah, it's just
No,
like,
nobody is.
they try to be like they try to be their own country. But I mean, if we remove maple syrup, we don't have a lot of stuff to offer.
Well, you have the good old Quebec charm, so let's leave it at that, right?
Yeah, we'll keep it like that.
Yeah. So Derick, first of all, we all know you're a goalie, so that's like your position, right?
Yeah.
Why do you like being a goalie? What is it about that position that you like?
To be honest, like Jason said in the beginning, I was not a good skater in my early years, and I think I was like 7, and one day it's my time to go in net, so I go there. I'm enjoying. I mean, I'm 7, so I don't care. And after the game, I told my dad, I mean, I want to be a goalie, and my dad was like, "You sure you want to do that? You don't want to try to finish the year, try to skate better and stuff?" And I was like, "No, I want to receive puck in my face all year long." So it started like that, to be honest. It started really like that. I was watching, Leon is going to be happy to hear it, but my favorite goalie when I was a kid was Felix Potvin from the Maple Leafs. So when I saw him play, I was like, man, I want to be the next Felix Potvin, So it started like that. So I grew up watching Potvin, the end of the Patrick Waugh era.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so it was just goalie and that's it. I started play forward, I think it was like 3-4 years ago. just pick up games with friends. But I still enjoy better being a goalie.
Listen, there's a specific mentality that's required to do that position.
Oh, but I mean, yeah, you have to be like, you have to like miss something in your head. I mean, if you get scored, it's your fault. Whenever a team's win, it's never because of you. So it's kind of that a shady reputation that goes with goalies. You know, when I was a kid in tournament, when we go to shootout, my mom was leaving the arena. She was not able to like watch the shootout, so she was just getting out in the lobby and she was waiting for the end of the game.
So Derick, you're wearing a Montreal Expos jersey, right?
Yep, Tim Raines.
So Tim Raines, all right, Tim Raines. Do you know how many career stolen bases Tim Raines had?
A lot. I was not born, so it doesn't count. But my mom used to watch him play. Yeah, I think it's like something in the 700, right?
I was asking you because I thought you knew, but I don't know.
I didn't know.
I mean, it's a lot. Tim Raines was a great player, though. And when I think of the Expos, I think of Tim Raines. I think of Andre Dawson.
Mm-hmm.
I think of Pedro Martinez.
Oh, man.
I actually think of Randy Johnson before he acquired that pinpoint control that he had later in his career. When Randy Johnson played for the Expos, he had the worst control, I think, in Major League Baseball. That guy was throwing all over the place.
That was a lot of powder blue when he played for the Expos.
Yeah, but it's crazy because like a lot of people are like remembering Randy Johnson as being part of the Expo. He was not an Expo for so long. I mean, he got traded. I mean, maybe he will not be in that picture if he stayed in Montreal.
Yeah.
But for me, Montreal, it's I'm more of the like I'm a younger type of guy, so it's Vlad Guerrero, and I mean my dad was a Carter fan, my mom was a Tim Raines fan, so you know the Expos when I start watching them, they were already going down, you know, and manager was trading, like the owner were trading everybody versus nothing, and that's when everybody knew that the team was going to be like let off. I mean, we had Pedro, they traded him for, I can't even remember who they traded him for. They trade everybody, so it was a decent sign that the team was about to be destroyed.
Yeah, they had a good I think it was in the 90s. They had a good young nucleus. They had
in 94
Marquise Grissom.
Yeah.
They had Delino DeShields.
Larry Walker.
Larry Walker was, I think he was a little bit after Delino and Marquise Grissom, but yeah, they had Larry Walker. They had some really good talent go through that organization. But I'll tell you one thing I love about the Expos is their logo and their colors.
Yeah, I mean, if John Bear is there, you mentioned it. John Bear always says you never have enough Expo cap. And I think that, you know, it's always either blue, red, or yellow, blue, red, or white, just blue, baby blue. Mm-hmm. And recently, Hat Club has been throwing Expos around with some like the taxi yellow, the green hag and am.
Yeah.
And then it's good because, you know, it's not colors that you see a lot of, you know, a lot of time with the Expos. But I mean, the traditional 3-color pinwheel is probably one of my favorite. I have probably maybe 10 or 12 pinwheels.
I'd love to see like a custom Washington Nationals that's just the M turned upside down.
Could be nice. It could be.
Wouldn't it? If you just took it and spun it around, that would be such a great a great logo.
No, I gotta say, yeah, it's something that I'm surprised that either maybe Washington don't want to do it, but nobody thought about it.
Didn't one of the Expos minor league teams, like from Wichita or something, do that?
Yeah, it's a W.
Yeah.
I can talk about it right now if you want.
Okay.
So this one
had that in hand.
It was right there. So that one, like you mentioned earlier. Yeah. So I had the chance. I was trying to everybody was having those small projects. I was trying to get one minor league hat of every team that was affiliated with the Expos. So I was searching online, talking to some guys, and realized that there were some teams that they were like in the 60s and the 70s. There's no way New Era were doing them. So I was trying to see for pictures online, and I was working with somebody at New Era, try to get them as close as possible as we can go. And so we came up with that Wakita Harrios. Basically, Alu was managing that team.
Ooh, yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot about Moises Alou, right?
Felipe Alu.
Felipe, yeah, Felipe.
Yeah.
So was Moises.
Fun fact, Felipe Alu was living 2 houses away from my old neighbor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was like basically he was living like 35 to 40 minutes from the Olympic Stadium. He was living far, but he was
His son
enjoying.
was a solid ball player too.
Yeah. He was in the team in the 90s.
Yeah, he was on that team too, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he was with on the Expos, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was with Marquise Grissom. He was part of that outfield, I think.
Yeah, with Walker as well.
Oh, wow.
And then after that, Grissom left and Rondell White came in.
Rondell White was like a step down, right?
Yeah, a step down. He was a good guy, but not Larry Walker type of player.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
after that, with my same guy, I went with the Burlington Expos.
Ooh, that's nice, man.
So this one was basically the only picture I saw. It's Larry Walker wearing that cap. So I went with this one. So they're all gray bottom. I don't like. It's not that I don't like green, but I don't know why I picked gray. There's flag on the left side, but there's nothing on the back. So they're clean like that. The third one I made for you, Jason.
I love
The
that.
Rockford Expos. And yeah, so I made those 3. I was trying to look for that Capitale de Quebec one.
Show that one again, man. Show that one again. That thing, man. If that was out there, if that was made right now, don't you think that these would just like
Sold out? Yeah.
blow out?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the fun part is I spoke with Ben and I'm like, if you guys want to do them, they're out there. Tapes already exist, so you can just make them if you want. So yeah. So after that, the other team I was looking for was the Carnaval de Québec. And then minor league baseball bring it out with the hometown collection. And so I was able to cross this one off the list. And this one, the only picture I have is a guy, I think he's trying to do a double play. So he's jumping in the air. You're not even able to see something quietly like clean. It's in black and white. Yeah. So I was pretty happy that like MLB was throwing that out. So yeah, so that's the other ones. I think they're really mixed somewhere. There's like that Salt Lake City Bees, and yeah, they're mixed and beat like somewhere in the minor league section on top.
Did you make those just for yourself, or did you actually?
No, just for myself.
Just for yourself. Those things are badass, man.
Yeah, but at the beginning, I wanted to like try them to see how they look, and maybe like try to see if there's interest and sell a couple of them, buy a pack of 12 or 18 or stuff. But since my guy got laid off, so they're only one of one right now. But I mean, if Ad Club wants to bring them back, I mean, they can go for it. I don't mind.
Could you imagine if they did that? If they did a pack of all the Expos affiliates, like one little swoop, that'd be so cool, man.
Yeah, but I mean, they're always bringing some new minor league baseball, and it's always fire. So I mean, it's somewhere in their plan, I'm pretty sure. But we all know how Hat Club is dealing right now with all those stuff. So I mean, maybe it's gonna come next year. We don't know. I'm fine with it right now. I'm good.
Your pictures that you submitted to the FHS MLB Flex for the Expos were amongst my favorite, man.
Thanks, man.
Incredible.
Then,
how many Expos hats do you have?
I think it's like something around 72. But the thing is, it's like there's no. I have one camo that it's way old, but everything else, it's like just like I said, red, just baby blue, just blue and red. There's no like black on black. There's no fashion at all. Since I was not back then, I was not a huge fan of fashion colorways, that we found at all the stores and stuff. So I was just mainly Expos in like traditional colors. So like I have like basically it's starting with, they're in order of colors behind me. So there's like the white Expos, the 3-color, then the baby blue, then the blue, and stuff like that. But
I think I'm going to send these over to Brian from Hat Heaven. I want him to see these and see if he'll do something with them too.
Yeah, they could, man. I mean, they're in the package somewhere. I just don't know how my guy like entered them in the system, but they're there for sure.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll afterwards shoot me a text with all the team names and
Yeah.
maybe shoot me a picture, and I'm gonna send them over to Brian from Hat Heaven.
Yeah, I will send you this for sure, man. I don't mind.
Yeah. Cool. So you did those. Now you also did some customs that were like, like unique logos that you created or collaborated on, right?
Yeah, I did 4 custom beaver.
Yeah.
1 custom expo when I was at New Era. So the first 2 customs were made by Danny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this was the first one.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's only basically only the bat is raised, everything else is flat. And on the back, our famous license plate catch-up phrase, "Je me souviens."
What's that mean? What's that mean for us English speakers?
I do remember. It's kind of something that I think to make people understand that we remember where we came from, but it's kind of weird in a way.
Well, now it could be like, I do remember when the Expos played here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Second one we did, so I switched basically the logo a bit with the Dionic. So I went with more of a forward looking beaver. So there's that same version with the all black that I showed on the hat battle the other day. And on the back, it says Les Castors de Montréal, only because those orders were made by Top It Off Hat Company. And they were looking for team names because if not, they were having some issues with New Era. So I came up with that team quick, and it was like just Les Castors de Montréal, and that's it.
What's the
third one?
What's the
third one was the all black one.
What does the casters mean? What's that name mean?
But it's the beaver.
Okay.
It's the beaver. It's just like something that I was trying to do, something that represent Canada in a way. It's when we talk about Canada, it's a moose, it's Poutine, and there's beavers. So I was like, you know what? And there's something I can say I was truly happy to work with Dionic on the first 2 logos, man. He did some like great work. It was, I will say, maybe 5 or 6 years ago on the first one. So it was way before he was really busy with Hat Club and stuff. So yeah, and like the third one was the all black one. Yeah. And the last one that I made was the one I made with Tony Ross. Was the fourth one, the one that Leon is wearing right now, with the wording in the back, Castor. So that green bottom as well was one of the nice one. It came out nice, and yeah. So I'm working with Tony maybe to do another version. We're just trying to let everybody like do their shit, because there's like a million hats coming out the same way. Leon is never letting go. How many hats are you dropping right now? Like 27?
I've lost count. I have 15 to 17 in.
There you go. So that's one. That's one.
Hey, John from Ink Park is in the comments right now. He's saying he's going to draw one for fun right now.
There you go.
So, Derick, if I could. What's that, Jason?
It'll be on his Twitch stream later. So
yeah, I want to pause for a second, since we're talking about an animal, the beaver, because Leon is our resident animal expert. So Leon, do you have any interesting characteristics about beavers you'd like to share with everybody today?
No, not
like
really.
Are they aggressive? Are they?
I believe they're in the rodent family. I could be wrong. Are they a rodent?
I think so.
Well, you're the resident expert, Leon. So you're saying that you're posing that in the form of a question. Is a beaver a rodent?
I have no idea. We do have a chain here called Beaver Tails, but they do in fact do not serve beaver tails. It's just a dessert.
Yeah.
I believe beaver would probably taste pretty nasty to eat.
It tastes a lot like squirrel.
Well, let me tell you guys, listen. That was our resident animal expert dropping some knowledge on our viewers. Now, for Derick, I'm not sure if you were tuned in when Leon covered monarch butterflies with the group, but monarch butterflies are poisonous.
It was like watching National Geographic.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember weird facts about stuff. So
No, it's fine. It's fine. I remember some weird stuff sometimes too, so it's fine.
Can I
TJ,
ask-
they are
Can I
rodent.
ask? Can I ask a question of the collective here?
Yeah.
What do you think is the most fearless animal in the animal kingdom? And there is an honest answer to this. The most fearless animal in the animal kingdom. I'm going to give you guys a second to pontificate and think that through, and then I'd love to hear your answers. And then I've got something that I can share with you guys that's factual that I saw that will prove my point when I tell you which animal it is.
Side note: Marcus Hall confirms they taste like sawdust.
That's fantastic.
How does he know what sawdust tastes like?
I don't know.
Perhaps he was in a woodworking shop and some sawdust actually.
Oh, I didn't know.
He's from Louisiana. There's a lot of swampland around there. So
Yeah.
So guys, most fearless animal in the animal kingdom.
fearless.
Yeah.
I'll just throw it out. Raccoon.
John from Ink Park has it. Don't look at your comments. Don't look at your comments. All right. So it's the honey badger.
Okay.
The honey badger. Okay.
Yes. And I was watching a documentary once, and I bet you John saw the same documentary.
You know, Leon has.
I haven't
He
seen
probably has, but let me refresh your memory, Leon, because I know as our resident animal expert,
Okay.
you know this, and you're just acting like you don't to surprise us. But hear me out. I was watching a documentary one day, and there was this guy who basically takes care of animals that are injured and are no longer suitable to live in the wild. So we had lions and all kinds of stuff, and he also had this honey badger. Okay. When I tell you that this honey badger bit the ball sack off of a male lion, got mauled.
What?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He got mauled, and he survived. And he came back, and he would still squarely look that lion in the eye. And I also saw another video where honey badgers are known to kill cobras, like snakes, like that poison snake. This honey badger, specifically in this video, got bit by a cobra in the midst of battle, was poisoned, fell asleep, woke up 3 minutes later, and finished the job and ate the cobra.
Are they the same as mongoose? Are they the same?
No, mongoose are different. Mongoose are pussies.
Okay.
Honey badgers are the most fearless animal on the face of the earth.
So
And
there's a very thin line between fearless and stupid.
Stupid.
So,
Yeah.
And they cross over.
yeah.
Are they from Africa? Honey badgers are from Africa.
TJ will tell us. Aren't you the resident animal expert though?
I don't know much about the honey badger. I know there's a football player.
Yep.
The safety. They call him the honey badger. Other than that, I don't really know much.
Listen, I see a lot of people questioning me in the comments, but any animal that bites the ball sack off of a male lion gets mauled, heals up, and comes back and doesn't give a shit about that lion.
In the animal kingdom, that's the spot they usually go for first, though. Like in a hyena versus lion battle. That's
because the hyena's low and the honey badger's low. I mean, listen, we got to move on to some hat topics here, but it's always fun to interject a little bit of
Africa, Southeast Asia, according to
Southeast Asia. Okay.
So I was on a mission, just so everyone's aware. I was on a mission. So Leon, being our resident animal expert, he's basically Jack Hanna, right? Is that the animal guy?
Yep.
Jack Hanna, from the north.
There you go.
I wanted to impress everyone today with some random animal facts. So, Leon, you've inspired me.
Your amazing knowledge on random facts.
That's it.
Let's
So,
go.
so Derick, getting back to the hat world, right?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear because we kind of jumped into current state or the past 5-10 years. What got you into hats originally?
I mean, baseball, like everybody. I think I was watching baseball. I was not playing. I was just watching, and I mean, I started with. I think I still have it somewhere. It's like an old Oriole two tones with the full bird, and it started with one, and then everybody knows how it goes. And I was like, oh, let's get another team, and let's get another team. It was more of a fashion way back then. Just try to match the outfit. I was maybe like 15 or 16.
Yeah.
And back then I was wearing 7 1/4. So I had like for I don't know which reason I went to 7 3/8. So all my 7 1/4 I gave them back to my cousin. So I had to start back over again. But yeah, so it started like everybody. I was watching baseball. Guys were wearing some cool ass hat on field. I was having like some favorite player like everybody, and then it started like that. 50, 100, 150. Then I got invited to Carrera, and then when I came back, this is where everything went off, and now I'm at like almost 1,000.
Jesus, you are at 1,000 then, right around there.
Maybe not. I'm not 100% sure.
You're like a sleeper. You know what I mean? Like, I was thinking like 700. You're around 1,000 now. That's impressive.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
So Derick, let's go back to a darker time, right? A darker time. So the Expos are about to leave existence in the MLB world.
Yeah.
The reason why I say this is dark is because I think I know which team you went to.
Yeah, which team?
Upon the exit of the Montreal Expos. So, you've never told me this specifically face to face, but which team did you end up opting into? And then I want you to tell me why you made that terrible, horrible, fucked up decision.
Okay, so I went with the Yankees, and to be honest, it was not a baseball type of thing. It was just I don't know how I can say it. I was just enjoying that Navy NY hat more than all the others. I don't know for what, like, I don't like. There's not a team that I hate.
You have an affinity for Beavers, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
But
right. So
there's not.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
So Derick, you're posed with this. You're at a crossroads. Okay, Montreal's gone. Washington's looming in the not so distant future.
Can't root for them.
You've got the Yankees. You've got your love of Beavers, and then you've got the B naturally centered on that beautiful navy blue cap for the best team in baseball, the Boston Red Sox. But you still opt to go with the evil, fucked up empire Yankees, right? Am I correct there?
I mean, baseball-wise, my second favorite team is the Oakland Aces.
Oh, okay.
I love the colorway, and I love everything about the fact that they're not buying stuff. They're not buying players. They're not buying anything. So it's just baseball.
No, you're right. They weren't. Moneyball proves that.
Exactly. And it's just like, I have a lot of Yankees. I'm not going to hide myself and stuff, but Yankees, they have the history. So I mean, it's something different, I have some Red Sox hat, and they all, even if some people will say, oh, you have a lot of Yankees, so you can't have Red Sox hat. But I mean, the Red Sox hat that I have, they mean something to me at one point. So it's not just collecting for collecting.
Yeah.
When it comes down to stuff like that, they mean something. I have one with me right here for you if you want.
Yeah, let's see, man. Let's see it. Is this a Yankees hat you're saying?
No, it's the Red Sox for you.
Oh, Red Sox. All right.
So this, I got it, I think, was in 2018. I've been tracking this a lot. So it's that Fenway 100 year regular on field. Yeah. And it was after chatting with Ben, it was having one and was like, man, I need that one. I don't know why, but I just need it. And finally find one on eBay. And so that's one of my favorite, I will say, Red Sox that I have with that Fenway Park patch on the side.
So let me ask you a question. So it's almost like a quiz. So you like the Oakland Athletics, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What year did Jose Canseco go enter the 40-40 club?
Man, was I born?
What year were you born?
87.
Yes.
You were born.
Okay, so I will say like something around 89, and I was like 2 years
88,
old.
1988.
I was a year old.
You don't remember that shit?
Sorry, man.
You were one, man. Come on. You must
I know. Sorry.
You were playing hockey by then.
Yeah.
They don't air many Oakland games in Quebec.
Derick, do you know why I'm coming at you with a lot of questions today?
Because I have some Yankees hat.
No. Because you told me you love getting pucks to the head.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
So I want you to feel like you're kind of in the hockey experience. Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. It's working.
Okay, one more question, because I know you got some hats to show. And Derick, I want to tell you, man, no matter how tough these questions feel, you're one of my favorite collectors in the game. I just want to make sure you know that.
Thanks, man.
So I'm going to soften that by asking another quiz question. So
Okay.
we talked about the Oakland Athletics. We talked about how they don't spend money. Did you ever read the book Moneyball or no?
Never.
No.
I will say, to be honest, it's in my plan to do. My English is getting better, like to understand. It's good, but reading, I'm still having some hard times. But it's in my.
I get it, man. If you ask me to read something in French, I'm fucked.
There you go.
But so there was a guy called the Greek god of walks, and you won't know who he is, but he also played for the Red Sox. Kevin Youkilis.
Oh yeah, okay. You say the name and I get it. Yeah.
I will say though, the movie was okay. The Moneyball movie was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they went a bit like they try to make it like movie wise they make it good for the people, because it was not showing a lot of baseball.
It's not the most glamorous content.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was all about Scott Hatterberg, I feel like, the movie.
About what? Scott Hatterberg? Yeah.
Scott Hatterberg.
Yeah. Yeah. So Derick, tell us, who are your favorite athletes right now?
Right now?
Yeah. So give us like a hockey, baseball. What other sports are you into? You into football or no?
Nah, man.
Oh, curling.
I'm sorry.
Curling.
I love
curling. Your favorite Olympic curler, your favorite MLB athlete, and your favorite NHL athlete.
Favorite athlete in the NHL right now, I'm gonna say Nathan McKinnon from the Colorado Avalanche. Baseball, man, I don't know. I love Mike Trout, but I think MLB is not using him enough to like get baseball like better.
Yeah,
the face of baseball. So I'll say Mike Trout. And favorite curler, it's a girl from Sweden, Sofia Berg something.
You actually had an answer to that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like the national sport of can't. It's like hockey, curling,
like
everything else.
You know, we have as many Olympic golds in curling than in hockey, right? So it's on ice, so technically we're good.
Derick, can I ask you a bonus question?
Yeah.
Favorite competitive chess player?
Who's yours, Pierre?
Bobby Fischer.
Where is he?
In Russia. Did he pass away? Did he die already or no?
No, he just like kind of fell off the face of the earth.
I think he defected and took off, right?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I mean, I guess we'll leave that one unanswered, Derick.
Yeah, chess. I'm sorry, I'm not good with that.
So, Derick, can I ask you to this is kind of like a hat question, where we are in the hat game right now. John Bear, last night, I tuned into his Facebook Live. He was in his customary crisscross applesauce pose in front of his hat museum wall. And he was really, really spewing some hatred about, icy blue bottoms, pink bottoms, those sorts of things. I think he said something about they'll end up in everyone's garage and boxes and shit. Do you hate them as much as John Bear, aka the crisscross applesauce god of hats? Do you hate those things as much as he does?
I don't hate them. To be honest, I only bought Expo related stuff.
Yeah.
It's not, to be honest, it's not something that like I love my pink bottom Expo. It's somewhere around there. I love it. I got the icy blue one that's coming. They're nice. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just something that at one point where I say, do I really need to have like random colorways from all the teams? I'm like, it's more of a, I will say, old school type of thing. I love them. Like, they're really nice to see. Like, I can't wait to receive mine, to look at them. I'm gonna wear them, but I don't see myself buying Pirates, Yankees, Dodgers, and all that stuff, and just at the end only wear my Expo one.
Yeah, I get you, man. That makes a lot of sense. So Before you show your hats, one last question. Good friend John Bear, and I want to make everybody clear here. I love John. John is one of the guys in this game that I respect more than anybody else. But last night he was a little angry because he was out of tab, the soda tab. Have you ever had the soda tab?
They still make tab?
Yes, they do still make tab. Have you ever tried it, Derick?
Nope.
Derick, I'm going to make sure you try one.
I don't think we get it here.
Yeah. Not sure we got this here.
I'll smuggle one over the border next time I'm in Canada.
Just think, so you know how bad Diet Coke is? Coke replaced tab with Diet Coke because it tastes better.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, Derick, you got some hats to show us, right, man?
Yeah, I got some. Yeah, I got some.
He's having trouble narrowing it down.
Yeah, but I'm going to bring something up because we were talking about Yankees. So I'm going to bring one up. It's the only one there. Trust me, it's the only one.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to try to keep the vomit down.
But I think you won't say you'll be cool with it.
Okay.
I think so. So it's probably one of my favorite one, and I don't regret buying it. So it's the 2014 All-Star game.
Yeah.
All-Star game patch on the side, and then Derek Jeter.
Oh, Derek.
So I bought that one instantly when they showed up on the internet. And then after that, I saw people were looking for them and they were willing to pay like 100 or 200. So I was like, you know what? I made a decent move with that one. And Jeter, even if you don't like the Yankees, was a great shortstop. Not the best, trust me, but it was a great one. So yeah, one of my favorite Yankees joint.
Derick, I'm gonna pepper you with a few. It's almost gonna be like random facts, okay?
Yeah.
Statistically, Derek Jeter was amongst the worst defensive shortstops in the league while he was playing shortstop, yet still won Gold Glove awards. I'll leave that factoid at that, just so everyone's aware that is statistically proven. He had the worst range of almost every shortstop in the entire MLB, but still won Gold Gloves. That was my random Yankees fact for the day.
I mean, it makes sense.
He only had that jump throw.
Yeah, it's like when in the NHL when they're awarding the Vezina Trophy to a goalie that his team finished the year 52 wins and 10 lost, like Vasilevsky in Tampa Bay. I'm having a hard time presenting an award to a goalie with like the best goalie in the league to a goalie that is having help from probably the best team in the league.
Right. Yeah. It's a team sport, and if that defensive line is strong, it's going to make the goalie look better than they are.
Exactly. And Tampa Bay was winning games 6-1 and stuff like that, so it's not like he was really like in the mix.
100%. And you know what? It's analogous. So that defense is strong. That strong defensive front that you may have in the NHL is similar to the Yankee name, which propelled Derek Jeter to those Gold Gloves.
Yeah. I mean, if you talk baseball, everybody is going to bring that up. Yeah, but they're the Yankees, you know?
I don't know.
And it was a part, I think, in the, I will say 90s or the year 2000 where everybody wanted to play for the Yankees. Even Johnny Damon went to play for the Yankees.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
So,
I think the Yankees were taking Jacoby Ellsbury, though.
Yeah, they regret it. Yeah.
So I didn't dislike the hat, though, Derick. I did not dislike that.
No, it's a nice hat.
It is a nice hat.
This is something that
was a good year. That was a San Diego year, right?
No, Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's right.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So second one, let's bring something up. So this is going back to 2014 as well. So Tigers.
Ooh, Robert Martin's gonna like this. I think he's. Oh, I've got
M&M Monster Tour. So the thing about this is, I had a friend of mine who was there for the show. So I texted him like, "I need that cap. You just need to buy it. I don't care." And he texts me and is like, "Derick, it's sold out, and now people are selling them for 300 in the streets."
What the?
So I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'll sleep on it. And then I think it was like 3 weeks after they went out on their website, and in three or 4 minutes, they were all gone. And yeah, it made his way up to Canada in a decent shape, made in USA, on field. Yeah, M&M Monster Tour.
Go. The
I
new
love
king of
that patch.
Detroit, Derick.
Yeah, also.
Derick, you should have pulled that out in your hat battle.
Yeah.
It was there. It was there. It was just on my, that random pile that was waiting just in case. I was waiting to see.
You
Extra
should have.
inning pile.
Next time, Derick, you hit him with that first. Then you scare them into submission.
Yeah. After that, what else do I got? This one, I did a trade with Steve-O Schwampton from Toronto. He was in town in Montreal. I traded him one of my Expo custom that I made in Buffalo for that Blue Jays OVO. And those hats were like something like $80 when they came out at the New Era store. And I was like, and I was there, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna buy them. And then I instantly regret it after. And then when he came out with that trade, I was like, you know what? I need that cap.
You're allowed to have a Blue Jays hat in Quebec?
Yeah, but I mean, there's no more teams, so a lot of people went with the Blue Jays. Like it's like right now, it's Canada's team. There's nothing else.
But they speak English, Derick.
Yeah, I know.
Derick, quick question.
They come to play game in Montreal during spring training, so they don't mind.
Quick question.
Yep.
Toughest bird in the major leagues: the Blue Jay, the Cardinal, or the Oriole?
The Cardinal.
Thank you. Leon said it was. Leon thinks it's the Blue Jay.
And TJ swears the Oriole is out to get him
because he said a flock of Orioles like attacked him.
Bah. Yeah.
I don't buy that shit. Do you?
I don't buy that shit.
Neil is
he's a big dude. He's like 6 something, and he's like 230. No Oriole is going to chase down a guy that big. Unless they've got the mentality of a honey badger. We learned that earlier.
There you go.
From Leon.
Never know.
From resident animal expert, Leon Hanna.
I never saw it. I'm going to find the documentary.
Did you have something, Leon? I heard.
Well, Neil was asking the country of origin for the OVO hat. It's usually USA. So
take a look.
Yep, 100% polyester, made in USA.
So there you go, Neil, USA. And Drake likes to do the white guts for some reason.
Yeah.
Because Drake knows his hats.
Yeah.
There you go.
White guts are comfortable and beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
They stain easy though. I never want to wear it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of you and I. We wear our hats once.
Yeah, that's true.
No one's disposable. Like our hats are like paper cups.
They're disposable.
Derick, what's the next one you got, man?
So this one, it's a baseball clinic in Montreal. So I think some of you guys have them. So it's the ABC of baseball, pinwheel. So half Quebec, half Canada with the ABC baseball. So there's 2 colorway of this one. There's like that 3-color Expo, and there's the red with the royal blue brim. Those, man, I think, if I'm not wrong, they were selling them for like $24 Canadian at the store. And when I saw them, I was like, it can't be that cheap for a New Era. And the guy's like, yeah, nobody wants them except for baseball players. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy some. Trust me. So I think John has some. Leon, do you have them?
I wanted it, but you couldn't find my size.
Yeah, there was no more size, but I'm supposed to go there next week. So I'm going to keep you posted.
Size 8, please.
Yeah, size 8.
7.5.
7.5.
7 1/4. 7 1/4, Derick.
7 1/4. All right.
I still gotta find your 7 3/8 in that Expos hat. I haven't forgotten.
I know. So
I'm hitting up all the New York. I'm hitting up all the New York hat stores on Wednesday with a couple of friends.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna check it out for you.
I'm gonna be PayPal ready, man. Trust me. So
don't worry about it. I can hold you over for. I can afford it for a week. I think it'll be okay.
So this one, when basically the Expo left, the only baseball semi-pro team that we got was the Quebec Capital from the Can-Am League that it's now defunct, and they're playing, I think, with what's the name of the other league? The Frontier League. I think they're mixed together now. So yeah, so Quebec Capital, and to be honest, that team is having quite some, I will say, some decent of throwing like around of special edition. They have a Canada Day cap. They have a Quebec Day cap that they make. So it's kind of still cool for a team that they have like 1,000 people like watching games in the weeks and stuff. So there's this one. This one is Montreal related. Montreal Maroons. Those vintage NHL hats.
Ooh, I love that color with the green under.
Man, when those came out, locally, I mean, it's Montreal related. It's before the Canadians and stuff. And I think I bought one for John in Colorado. And man, it took like 3 days. All the lids in Montreal were sold out and they never came back. Like they didn't order that much or somebody was sleeping or stuff. But I love that cap. And it's pretty just simple. You know, it's a big block M. But that colorway, like you said, it's awesome.
Do you remember your first trip to Tim Hortons with John Bear?
Yeah. It was, I remember like we were going there and we were in the lobby and this guy's like, man, I need to try Tim Hortons. And I'm like, well, okay, man, I don't mind. I mean, Leon is going to be with me. It's an okay place to go. It's something that we see now on every freaking corner of every street.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how in the hell did you manage to watch like Tim Horton commercial? And he's like, well, I'm a huge Senators fan. And I was like, so you're a Senators fan living in the US, watching commercial of Tim Horton. So I think it was like 7 a.m. We were down there and he's having his coffee and he's like, oh my God, that coffee is so good. And I'm like, you know what, man, it's coffee. We're used to it. You know, it's not something, but yeah, it was really nice.
May I ask a detail type question? I'm wondering if this memory is vivid. Was he sitting squarely on the chair or was he crisscross applesauce on that chair as well?
You were standing up outside.
Seriously.
Yeah.
He was so crisscross applesauce.
We had to go back to the hotel.
Yeah. John Bear kind of levitates.
Yeah, but and crisscross applesauce sometimes is a state of mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
It could be a physical, like, position, but it's also a state of mind.
Yeah.
Right. Derek, what else you got for us, man?
So this is the one I made in Buffalo with that Clara guy. So it's Expo Red. Diamond Era.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you've got Jason Mead's attention.
Yeah. So Diamond Era, Quebec flag on the side, and then stitch tonal on tonal says Crew Era 13. Apparently me and Ben are the only one that our designer put this on the hat. And basically when we were down there, they came out and they're like, you guys are gonna have an hour with their designer. You can work whatever you want with them. And you don't realize until you're there with the guy sitting next to you with all this freaking books of type of material and stuff, what you can do. And Vanley, I think he's maybe watching.
Oh, he's going to be on Views After Dark, I think, too.
Yeah. He did the freaking Seattle hat with like snake skin and stuff. And I was like, man, there's too many options. And Expos didn't have any of those Diamond Era caps. They were dead. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to do an Expo Diamond Era red cap. I was trying to do like a touch of like the old Diamond Era one of the early 2000s. So yeah, so I did and I had to put the Quebec flag on the side because it's not that I don't like Canada, but yeah. So
Derek, if I were making a cap for you, can I share with you what I would do?
Yeah, go ahead. You're gonna put a beaver on the front.
No. Let me get there. Don't steal my thunder.
Okay.
I would go with the Pinwheel Expos crown.
Yeah.
Okay. There'd be 2 side patches. One would be Tim Hortons. Okay. The other would be the Quebec flag as you have on your Crew Era 13 hat. Here's the best part of the hat, though. I would custom make a beaver tail brim
Oh my God.
for you to wear.
Slap the water with it.
Would you wear that cap?
Only fan of Yankees logo on the front.
Would you wear that cap, Derek? I put my heart and soul into a custom for you. I hand make a beaver tail brim. Would you wear that cap?
Are you killing the beaver with your hand?
With my hands?
Yeah.
Or your pet honey badger.
Yes, I would stick my pet honey badger on the beaver.
I'll probably wear it like once at least. At least once.
So I would get a great hat collector such as yourself to wear my creation at least once.
I mean, I bought some hats that I wore once, and I'm like, why did I buy that? I'm like, I don't.
Do you have? Can you show us, Derek, one hat that you're like, why the fuck did I buy this? Do you have one back there? I think this should be a new segment too, Leon.
A segment.
And Jason, what do you guys think?
Yeah, every collector spotlight we have to.
We have to have a "Why the fuck did I buy this" section on.
I mean, to be honest, it's really nice, but my girlfriend is in the living room and she's gonna say, "Man, I hate that cap so much."
Yeah.
And it's that Mishka with all the Indian gods. It's really nice, and I bought it, and I was like, you know what? I need that, and I was never able to pull the trigger and wear that outside. People are looking at you and they're like, what is going on in that guy's mind right now?
Yeah.
And I even almost pulled the trigger on the new one that they made with the unicorn. And my girlfriend was watching over my shoulder, and then she was like, don't even think about it.
Yeah, that one was too crazy even for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but like you need to pull that off with some kind of a, you need to be confident with that.
That hat. I'm pretty certain Jason Mead would not buy.
Nope.
Not a chance.
Your crew era 13 hat.
Yeah.
Mead's all in on that thing.
Yeah. I have one left. Technically two. One that I wear and the other one that it's still brand new.
What size? 3/8. Jason's.
That's the bad thing about is that usually like the first when we left, it was only a one hat deal. So we were supposed only to get one in our size. And then I think it was 1 week after we received an email and the girl is like, you need to send me down a size run for 16 hats and let me know the size that you need. We need that down for like tonight. So I was trying to see my friends and some stuff, trying to do some trades with some guys. And at the end, I was like, man, I need to keep at least one for a second one for myself. But a lot of people were like, man, do you still have that? Like John, famous senator's hat. I wanted that one. And we were supposed to get basically a cap from everybody in our size, but that never happened. So, yeah.
Yeah, we got a question from Neil. Is your crew era hat Musa?
Sorry?
Is your crew era hat, is that made in the USA?
I don't even think so, man. No, made in China. Made in China. They're made in China, but they have that sample tags inside. But yeah, they're made in China.
All of them are made in China.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, we got one of basically I'm pretty sure they don't exist anymore. They were called the A team that were doing special orders made in USA. Like they were taking on the famous 22 steps for a hat.
Yeah.
And I got one of the expos made in the pinwheel with green bottom and no batterman in the back, made in USA. It's a nice gesture for them, to have that made in USA cap. I was still surprised because they don't carry, like back then, they were not carrying a lot of expo stuff. And I'm happy that Hat Club is bringing them back a bit. Gives them.
Do you like the hat Jason's wearing today?
Yeah, I love it. I have it.
I love that hat.
I have it. I love it. I think it's one of the few like fashion colorway that I found like really nice. It blends like it's really nice. It's gonna bring my next hat, one of your favorite. So crucial year for the Expos.
Puerto Rico.
This cap, and I don't know if Ben is watching, but thank you, Ben. He gave that out to me right after we came back from Cruera. I only saw like John was having one, and I was like, man, I never saw that in my entire life. I need one. And Ben was like, you know what? I have a 7 1/4 that's laying around. I'm gonna send it to your house. And so it's not fitting my head, but this is something, white sweatband made in USA. Keep it clean, but this is something, even if it brings back like some painful memories, it's something like really nice. I have this one and the 9/11 Expo.
Wow.
That was USA made, white sweatband and stuff. And yeah, this is one of the few ones that I'm never wearing because it's not fitting my size. But it's those old ones, so it
that probably fits more like a 7 1/8 or a 7.
Yeah, right, really, it's really small. So another one. This is for both of you guys down there.
That's a lot of chips. A lot
Yep.
of chips with the dip.
So
nice.
Those ones, when they came out, I think for every team, and some teams were sleeping around on those hats. And I think that with what we know with the NHL and New Era, what happened, I think it was a nice gesture to, bring back some memories of how many times we won that. And I think it's something like it's decent. It's an easy cap, but it's 100% wool at least. It's a nice Canadians fitted. I know that I think that those hats were made are really funny for teams like the Carolina Hurricanes with like one championship, and you're like, looks weird, man, on a hat to like just one little chip, and it's written like really small. Like, come on, man.
That's not nice, Derek.
I mean, come on. They're doing a collection.
Derek, can I show you something? Can I show you something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. They're gonna show me a Boston Bruins stuff. Ooh, yeah, it's nice.
How's it? But what's it feel like to see that though? Is that like painful or no?
Not anymore, really? Man. Not anymore.
This is like Lids. This is one good thing Lids finally did. Right? Like Fanatics.
Yeah. It's a major league program though, right? That they just do it. I don't think it's like
I know. You're right. But even that, I mean, it's got that black nasty shit up there. But I still like it.
Shout out to Lids.
I mean,
shout out to Andrew.
Nationals were painful, I will say, for like the first 2-3 years to watch. Now, I mean, I was happy. This is the hat I'm wearing, was basically the on-field cap from the throwback game this year. And I mean, you gotta go over it. I mean, Expos are gone. Maybe they will come. We have the ownership that are having some interest of bringing back the team, but there's nothing we can do, man, right now. Like, we're having a hard time with the mayor, the ownership, and all that stuff to bring a baseball team in Montreal. So at least, I'm happy for Washington. They won something. The team was there. They were having some hard times, and now
all they had to do was get rid of Bryce Harper.
Yeah. And it's funny because a championship changed everything in your team.
You're 100%, man.
And that lockout year in '94 would have changed a lot of stuff for us. Because if that season would have ended the way they were doing right now, like
you have the what if cap too, right?
Yeah. I have the what if patch that we made first. It was iron on, and then I have the what if that Hat Club made, and then I missed the what if.
Yes, you missed that other one, the one that I got.
Yeah, that freaking other shop.
All the right.
Yeah, all the right. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
it's interesting because they had said I don't remember who told me that, but someone from Hat Club told me they couldn't make that again.
Yeah.
And then all the right, maybe 4 days later, had it on their website.
Yeah. And even a local shop in Montreal went out and did them on the and I think that's where Hat Club got caught with that New Era program, because Hat Club released their program, the what if cap, they ran out, and then I think it was like a month later that small business store in Montreal comes out with that cap, and then pops a red flag to New Era.
Yeah.
But
it messed it up for everybody.
Yeah. That year we had a good team. I don't know if we can manage to beat the Braves and stuff like that. It's just what if, like, Yankees were good on the other side.
Yeah, because there's a what if Yankees cap too.
Yeah.
I
mean, we were first, but it means nothing. There's nothing. It's the chip that changed everything. So I'm okay with it.
What I've loved most about this show so far is the unification of Toronto and Montreal. It's beautiful to see these two cities that really do pretty much despise each other kind of coexist in the same room and kind of chat. I love how Leon is kind of taken his Montreal aggression, and he was texting me all day about how much he didn't want to do this because of how much he hates Montreal. But it's beautiful to see the camaraderie and friendship just blooming before all of our eyes.
Well, Pierre, to be fair, you did distract Leon with honey badger facts, so he's just been thinking about that most.
That is true.
Yeah. He's gonna go watch some honey badger video on YouTube after.
I need to.
No, you know what we're gonna do? We'll pull it up in Views After Dark. That's how we should start. There's a honey badger video, and it's actually, I think there's one version that's narrated by Snoop Dogg.
Oh man.
We'll check it out.
Derick, as we begin to wrap up here, right? I want to make sure that there's a lot of commentary here. So I'd love to hear Jason Mead, who scours the questions and comments thematically, collating them in a significant way where he can provide just some bites for you to kind of answer. So what did we have, Jason?
Nothing. We had nothing. We had absolutely zero questions. We did have one question. TJ wanted to know your Red Sox Fenway 100 year. What material was that patch made out of?
It's embroidered, right?
No, it's not. It's the glued the glued one.
Oh,
it's that
felt ones.
Was it felt?
Yeah. Give me a sec. So it's a made in USA poly cap, and it's like that those old school.
Oh, we just lost him.
Oh shit!
We'll never know. He's giving this.
We'll never know the answer to this.
That Milton looked like it. Yeah.
You froze just as you were saying what it was.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just that it's that Felton type of look, like basically like the oh man, which one it is? Same as that 2009 All-Star Game Yankees. Sorry, those All-Star Game joints back then.
Yeah,
Derick, does that curtain close in front of the caps?
Yes, because it's half.
Can you do us a favor, though?
room.
Can you do us a favor?
Yeah.
When we're about to end,
Yeah.
what I'd love for the big finale, and I think Leon's thinking the same thing, and I know Mead is because I can see the smile on his face. You're gonna take us out by closing the curtain. Wouldn't that be a dramatic way to end what I think was one of the best collector spotlights in the history of Views from the Vault?
We can do it. I don't mind. It's because it's splitting the halfway baby room and cat room.
Whoa. Time out. You're going to put a baby in your cap room?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do, right, Derick?
Yeah. I'm not buying a house until maybe 2 years. So we have, it's either I had this or I was about to store them.
Yeah. So
no. I'm with you there.
Hey, I know you got a bunch of cardboard boxes from New Era that you could easily put that baby in.
I mean,
no reason to.
I can just slide the curtain and I'm good. Nobody knows that are there.
Derick, I got to say a couple of things. Number one, you handled this collector spotlight interview expertly.
Thanks.
You took several pucks to the head. You showed us why the fuck did I buy this hat?
Yeah.
You weathered the storm of my Yankee ridicule. You stomached being across from a Toronto enemy.
But I mean,
all the while, you kept that trademark smile on your face
with the honey badger. Don't forget about the honey badger.
So, Derick, if I could ask, before you close the curtain, right? I think what I'd like to hear, and I'm sure your enemy from Toronto and Jason Mead feel the same. Why don't you share with us the 3 things you learned today? We learned about you so much. It's immeasurable what we learned about you. I want to know what your 3 key takeaways are from today's Collector Spotlight.
Your random fact about honey badger.
Okay.
The fact that
and what was that random? Derick, to be specific, what was that random fact?
I mean, the fact that it's the most fearless animal. I mean, there's just something like in my mind when you said the most fearless, was not even in my top 10. I was looking at like alligator and stuff, and honey badger was
yeah. All right, good. So you don't have to say it out loud because I see you're a cultured man, but you remember the act that honey badger performed on the lion.
Yeah.
That proved. You don't have to say it out loud. I can tell you're not.
I won't say out loud. No.
Right.
I won't.
So
Yeah.
So that's number one. What's the second thing that your second key takeaway?
Jason Mead, who's having some highs on my beautiful Expo Custom.
That's right, because he loves diamond era and bright colors.
It's not that bright. It's just red.
It's not black. It's not black.
Yeah, it's not black and it's not navy blue. Yeah.
Derick, what's your third takeaway? And there is a wrong answer if you don't choose what I'm thinking right now.
Fuck off.
Oh, you got the swear. There it goes. All right. So you remembered that, but the actual correct answer, Derick, was that Derek Jeter went his entire career with one of the worst range factors in MLB and still won Gold Gloves.
Yeah.
That would have been your number 4, right?
Yeah, but the problem is it's only the chip that matters right now. In every sport, it's all that matters. There's no more loyalty. People are bouncing around. So it's just about chips.
Yeah.
Ask Leon if right now he will take NHL Stanley Cup chip right away.
Oh, of course he would.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants a chip now.
Everybody would.
They prefer like having everything ready instead of just building a team and then winning. They just need a chip.
So here, 2 things are about to happen. So Leon's about to tell us what's next, but you're about to ready yourself for the closing of the curtain.
Yeah, it's gonna be. There's basically 3 curtains, so I need to go up.
3 curtains.
Yeah, it's 3 small parts.
Gotcha.
This is more complicated than I thought.
So that way, if I want to get a hat on the right side, I just have to open the right.
It's almost like when you go to Lids and they have that sliding wall thing.
Yeah, those sliding New Era panel. Yeah.
All right, so you may want to get started now because Leon's about to tell us what's next. Leon, what are we doing after this?
We got Views After Dark. We will send the link if you DM us. We'll also post the link in FHS. On
I love this guy. This guy was one of my favorites, man.
Is it good like that? And you just want me to like pull it out?
Just wait, Derick. Leon's gonna do a countdown for you once he's done telling us about Views After Dark.
So Jason was talking about you have something planned for Monday. Is that true, Pierre?
Yeah. I'm going to be starting a new segment on Instagram called The 3 Best Things in Caps this week.
Okay, cool. So look out for our Instagram. Make sure you're following Captain America. And then on Wednesday, we have Ben in the house. We're still trying to work out technically the logistics. We're going to try to get John from Ink Park to draw some live logos.
The following Wednesday, Leon, we're going to do that.
Oh, okay. So don't worry about that, but we'll figure out how to do that. And then on Saturday, we have an open invite. If you think you have some good hat club pickups from Justin, you're going to come on the show and show him, and we're going to pick one winner, and you will be awarded a future drop. So you don't have to fight the bots. You don't have to fight the thousands of people trying to secure your hat. We will secure it for you in advance. So that's a pretty cool contest. It will be judged by a panel between Jason Mead, myself, Pierre, and
Derick.
So so that's our next week. So make sure you guys tune in.
All right, cool.
We already have about 7 people signed up for it, right? 7 or 8.
Oh, there'll be 7 people already.
Yeah, costs nothing to join, and you can walk away with the free hat. So I don't know why anyone wouldn't join, but you know.
I just want to say too, Leon, that I'm going to be starting behind the logo segment.
Oh, nice, yeah.
On Instagram, where I take one of the designers from my top 9 and we go behind the logo.
Cool.
Figure out the inspiration and process and how they came up with that. So
that's gonna be great.
Line up for this week.
Cool. Behind the logo.
That'll be awesome. We'll all be tuning in for that. Yeah. And Derek's pissed off because he wants to just close the goddamn curtain.
Just pull it, man.
I'm trying to see if everything went okay. You know? This
is like a big thing, right? I mean, all right. So Leon, you gotta stop the stream as soon as that curtain closes.
All right.
All right, Derick, you ready?
You're good.
Ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1. Close it.